Welcome to our Christmas Traditions video 2023. This is going to be full of great ideas for Christmas traditions that you might want to start with your family. For our family, we've been doing quite a lot of these Christmas traditions for quite a lot of years. Some we actually just started very recently over the last few years, and we've definitely got a couple that we're going to add to our new list for 2023. So get ready for some great ideas for Christmas traditions, and of course it has to start with Christmas decorations. And us, well, we do have 6 Christmas trees, so let's get decorating.
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day. We have our ups and downs, but when there's love there's always a way. And oh, this time of year we come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day. This year I'll think about how I'm so lucky to have a place that I can come home to. Yes, I am on my way. We'll put our differences aside and just enjoy this moment of peace and love and happiness. We come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to another video. And if you're new to our channel, thanks so much for watching The Brownie Life. It will be mainly me today in terms of talking about our Christmas traditions. Really exciting video for me. I love Christmas. Emily will be featuring when we're actually out and about, because I do go to some other footage from other days within this video. But just in terms of talking about the traditions, it'll just be me. I really hope this video gives you some great ideas for Christmas traditions. I love Christmas, it's my favourite time of year, and it is Emily as well. And we've been doing a lot of these traditions for such a long time, and some are very new. So obviously you've seen the Christmas decorations in terms of the trees. Now I have taken off some things off our trees that are more personal in terms of family members, loved ones that are no longer with me, sadly. And we do have decorations throughout each room in terms of around the room, but I haven't gone around all of those things because a lot of those things are quite personal, really, in terms of family things that I don't necessarily want to share on YouTube. So I hope that you can appreciate that, and I hope you enjoyed seeing our Christmas trees. There are very many of them. In terms of losing a loved one, obviously this video is a happy video, it's about Christmas traditions, but the biggest thing for me is holding those memories for all those years that you've had with loved ones in your family. My heart goes out to anyone who has lost a loved one, whether it be recent or whether it be many years ago. Obviously Christmas is a time to be together, and Christmas memories do crop up for everybody. So as much as this video is a very happy video, Christmas traditions for me is definitely centred around my family, and sadly the family that I've actually lost in terms of my mum and dad. So as I say, I haven't shown everything in terms of Christmas decorations, and some traditions I'm not going to talk about just because they're quite personal, and they are about obviously loved ones that are no longer here with me. So I just wanted to point out that although this is obviously a happy video to do with traditions, traditions do hold memories, don't they? They do hold because we spend time with our families and we remember the family members that we've lost. Christmas is that sort of time that you do reflect on those things. But I'd really hope that you get something from this video in terms of the traditions that we have. Comment down below in terms of what are your Christmas traditions? What do you do every year? Is there anything different that you want to do for 2023? Be really interested to know what your ideas are, and it's really great for the community in terms of anyone that sees comments on this video. At least then we can share ideas together, which is brilliant. And it'd be really great to have you as part of our community here on The Brownie Life, so definitely subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get to more information on this video. So a big thing for us as a family is definitely December the 1st, so that's when all the advent calendars come out. We go a little bit step further than that, to be honest. I do have very much a Christmassy day on December the 1st, and if it falls on a weekday we tend to then do it on the nearest weekend day that we can, depending on what else we're doing. But I definitely have a Christmassy day where we do Christmassy baking, we have little gifts and things for each other. Well, I say each other actually, no, it just is centred around Emily, to be fair. Obviously for most people have advent calendars, not everybody does, but obviously there's so many advent calendars, isn't there, out there right now. I do things a little bit different. Yes, Emily does have usually a chocolate advent calendar or usually a gift type advent calendar, and in the past we've done book advent calendars, so she's had sort of a little storybook to read every day and things such as that. But two things that I've been doing for many years since she was very little are Christmas boxes, which basically I put gifts in the little boxes for every day, and we also have a wooden little tiny box that I put in different things each year. I theme what I'm going to put in it. So every year since Emily was little, probably around 2, 3, around that age, I bought these Christmas boxes, which have lasted actually, to be honest, given the fact that they are only cardboard. A few of the corners a little bit ruffled, but we won't worry about that. I theme these boxes, so every year she gets a different theme really. Some years have been quite similar, so when she was younger it was obviously filled with little toys, so when she was into things such as Shopkins, she'd have a little Shopkin in each one of them, and a chocolate or a sweetie or something like that. And then other years I've done Christmas themed ones, so where everything was involved to do with Christmas, so maybe like hair things or, you know, Christmassy badges or anything that was Christmas related. And then I've done lots of other things throughout the years. So this year the theme, because obviously she's older now, she's a teenager, she's nearly 14, this year's theme for the boxes is going to be hands and nails. That's the type of theme that I'm going with. I've included lots of rings, I've included gloves, nail varnishes, lots of bits and pieces like that, and most things I've actually bought from Primark, so I have actually got things very cheap. Really excited to be giving Emily her advent boxes this year with this theme. I think she'll really love it. She's really into rings and things like that and nail varnishes right now. So I'm going to get to some footage and I'm going to show you exactly how I put these together, what I put in them, or what I'm doing this year really. So I'm going to get to some footage now of that. So I actually went out and bought some more rings for her. So these ones here, they're still Primark, but these are actually a small size because the ones that I'd already started putting in the boxes were medium. When I tried them on, I am a little bit uncertain as to whether they'll be a bit big. They might fit on one of her fingers but not the other one. So I thought if I get some small ones as well, then she'll have them to fit on various sized fingers. And I've got quite a few more boxes to fill in any event. And even if some boxes, basically I put a couple of things in, it doesn't really matter. As you can see from the prices of these rings, £3.50 for 8 rings. Amazing value. So you see things such as this, just wrapped in a bit of tissue paper, and then some chocolates. You'll have seen the chocolates I've already put in some of the boxes, but I've got these little Robins, Cadbury's ones. I mean, who can't resist a Cadbury's chocolate? Actually me, because I am on a real cut down before Christmas. I am having odd little treats, but not an awful lot. So if you've not checked out my recent video in terms of my weight loss, go check it out. It's on our channel right now. So I am being really good. It's really tempted to eat one, but I'm going to be good. I'm not going to eat one. I'm just having treats really more at weekends and trying to be good the rest of the time. So yeah, go check out that other video if you haven't already. So with regards to the rings, I'm going to add these into the boxes with the other chocolates, and then basically I'll be done with all of the boxes. So I really hope you think that that's a really good idea. As I say, these boxes are something that I've been doing for a long time, since Emily was little, and it has become a massive tradition really now in our house. And it's quite a lot of pressure for me, to be honest, because every year she thinks, what am I going to have in my boxes this year? And I still keep thinking that she's going to get to an age where she doesn't want to have them anymore. But no, that doesn't happen. It's just a case of what am I going to be getting in my boxes. So she never knows what she's going to get. She doesn't know the theming until the 1st of December. Then usually she opens the first box, and then I usually say what the theme kind of is. And then, each day she gets a little gift, and usually a little chocolate in the box. So the next advent calendar that I do is this one. Now, we did actually buy this when Emily was a little bit older, in the sense that we were going to use this to replace the boxes, because these are a lot smaller and you could just put a little chocolate, some other little tiny gift. But no, we couldn't do that, because Emily said, you can't not do my boxes for me, even though they are only cardboard, and some of them are looking a bit frail, to say the least. But no, she still wanted the boxes as a tradition. But that's lovely, and that's why I want to share this video, really, in terms of some traditions really do mean a lot. And I think when you've got children, and when they start growing up, when you're a bit older, I think a lot of these traditions just mean such a lot. They really come from the heart, and I think that shows, because if a child is getting old and they still want you to do something, I think that's on to a winner. So this is a little wooden advent calendar. It does light up as well. So beautiful, really nice. And then I thought, well, if I'm doing the boxes, what am I going to do with this? So each year, what I've done, totally free. So this is not the box wasn't free, obviously. I think this was from possibly Aldi quite a lot of years ago. Probably 8 years, maybe 8 years ago. But what I actually put in it is completely free. I write a little note, usually using some type of Christmas paper that I can get hold of. So I get something like these type of things with a Christmas design, and I usually just cut it out and then write something on here and put it in each individual wooden box. And every year I theme them. So last year it was Christmas jokes, so I just literally Googled some Christmas jokes, popped the Christmas joke on, popped it in the wooden box. But other years I've done other things that mean a lot more in terms of memories. Some things have been what we're actually going to do each day. So it could be that, on the 1st of December, which actually is quite a big box, she's opened it up and it's maybe said, we're going to go out for the day and we're going to be doing this, that or the other. Or some of them could have been, we're going to do Christmas baking or Christmas crafts. So sometimes it's been things to actually do around, the Christmas season all the way through December. And as I say, sometimes it's been like sort of Christmas memories. This year's theme is going to be holiday memories. So I have done something similar to this, I think, before. I think just in terms of her favourite things, but not necessarily holiday. So I'm going to write on the notepad certain things like favourite place you've gone on holiday. Could be quite difficult, that one. Favourite ice cream on holiday. All different things. To be honest, I can't think off the top of my head, but I do have a lot of ideas which I need to write down and put them onto pen to paper and pop them in here. Such a great idea, because it's free and it actually creates quite a lot in terms of memories and things. Because if you write anything down on these notepads, anything like these type of things that you could fold up, put in the box, I tend to keep quite a lot of them. When it's been Christmas jokes, I haven't. But anything to do with memories or her favourite things and things such as that. I think one year we did a Disney one. I have kept a lot of things, and especially anything to do with memories. I just think it's really nice to keep those notes, put them in a little tin somewhere. I do keep them. I haven't kept them every year because some years it hasn't been things that are that memorable, like Christmas jokes. I'm not too bothered about keeping those. But anything to do with memories, I think it's really nice because I get Emily to actually write on the back of the note or underneath the note of what our answer is. So this year is all going to be about holidays. It's going to be about her favourite holiday memories. So I'm going to put lots of questions in there. Favourite place to go on holiday, favourite ice cream, favourite cake, favourite thing to eat on holiday, lots and lots of different things. Favourite place to go on holiday, not the actual destination, but is it the beach, is it the pool, what is it? And then get her to write actually on the note as well. So it's such a good idea to keep those memories, things that last forever, and you can always look back on them in years to come. So these are the advent boxes that we do in addition to just normal chocolate advent calendars or gift advent calendars. So yeah, I do go a little bit overboard, but these things that I currently do are more to do with memories than anything else really, just creating those memories. And this one is totally free. Obviously the boxes that I do cost money, and I know that everything adds up. But these are just traditions that we like to do. And I think once you start a tradition, sometimes it's quite difficult to get out of it, isn't it? But I wouldn't want it any other way, because Emily really loves them. So that's a winner for me if it makes her happy and smile on the 1st of December. We also do some other Christmassy things on the 1st of December. Definitely do some Christmassy baking, Christmas activities. Usually I've bought Emily some Christmas pyjamas or a Christmas jumper, something like that. But recently we've been doing a lot of Primark Christmas shopping. Again, go check out those videos. They're on our channel if you've not already seen them. And I've already bought things like that for Emily, so I didn't want to really spend extra money on buying those things again. But what I have got for her is some Christmas books, and there is some other things that you'll have to wait and see. So I'm pretty sure that I might not actually do a video just purely on the 1st of December, but I will include some footage at some point in terms of what I'm actually going to give her on the 1st of December. Really exciting. It's something for both of us. So really, really good. So just thinking of Christmassy ideas, things that I usually just pop out on the 1st of December on the sofa or on the stairs with all the Advent things, just to make the day really, really special. And as I say, if it is a weekday and we're at work and school and things, I just do it on a weekend. But it makes a really good tradition for the 1st of December, or as I say, the nearest date to it. Another thing that we've actually done for a really special Christmas tradition is this. Now, it is a Disney book, but it could be really any book, to be honest. It's just that we chose to do this when Emily was really, really young. So it starts when she was 4. So going back to 2014, sounds a long, long time ago now. I'm not going to show you everything in the book just because it is quite personal to Emily and I don't really think she wants to share everything. But I want to tell you about the idea of it because I think it's a wonderful idea. But this book holds so many memories. I've got her to do a Christmas drawing or a Christmas list or things she got for Christmas of that particular year every single year since 2014, so when she was 4 years old, bless her. I started it then, so she's coming up to 14, so I've been doing this book for 10 years. So as I say, it's normally a picture, something she's either drawn out, something she's wrote about. It might be things that we've actually done over the Christmas season. It might be she's sometimes done some of her lists when she was younger and she was writing all her lists to Father Christmas. She'd be writing things in this book as well as to what she was really excited for to hopefully get for Christmas. Some years she's actually wrote down what she's actually got for Christmas. And what I'll do is I will show you just her painting that she did for last year. I know she won't mind this being on show. So this is a painting that she did, which I think is beautiful. So it's just a little Christmas memory to just remember, and this was last year. So it's just such a wonderful idea, to be honest, and it's just something that I thought of myself. I didn't, research into anything. I had this book years and years ago from the Disney store, and I just thought, well, what a wonderful idea. So we take up usually anywhere between 1 and 3 pages for each year. Occasionally, I think there's been 4 pages, but usually anywhere between 1 and 3 pages for each year. One of the most sweetest memories, oh well, I mean, to be honest, obviously from her being 4, there's so many sweet memories in here. But a couple of years she actually wrote her own little Christmas songs, bless her. So they're in there. So she's actually made the song up, wrote it all down, and then performed it to us. Or little Christmas shows and things like that. She's written like little notes in here. So anything from drawing to songs to Christmas lists, or just things that we've done together as a family over Christmas for that particular year. And as I say, I've been doing this now for 10 years. I think it's a really wonderful idea for children, grandchildren. It's just such an amazing thing to look back on. I think, in another 10 years from now, looking back at all of this, it'll just seem so sweet. I'm actually running out of pages. I don't think there'll be many more years, if I'm honest. She probably won't want to do it for much longer in any event. But what I would say is I think we'll probably get up until she's probably 15 or 16, if she still wants to do it, but hopefully she will. And the ideas have changed from her being really young, just writing a little something in there about Christmas, or drawing a little picture, to now sort of writing her own little Christmas songs or Christmas paintings. So that'll change again over the next couple of years. Now she's a teenager and all grown up, pretty much into starting adulthood. I'm sure it'll change in terms of the last pages in the book, but makes me really emotional just thinking about this book, in all honesty. As I say, it's not anything really special, the book itself, you could have anything, but I think it's a wonderful idea, definitely. Another Christmas tradition is definitely Christmas games. I mean, it wouldn't be Christmas, would it, without Christmas games? And one game that we really, really love, and I think, to be honest, we may do a Christmas video on Christmas games, Christmas baking, a few different ideas that we've got to do with Christmas. So comment down below if there's anything Christmassy that you'd really like to see from us. Certainly our games would be one of them, because we do play quite a lot, but I think I'd only include our top ones really. But this is our elf game, and I love elf. Hashtag Team Grinch or Team Elf. I'm definitely an elf person. Apologies for those people that love the Grinch. I do love the Grinch. It's not that I don't like it or I don't watch it, but I definitely like Elf. I think it's an hilarious film. So every Christmas Eve, this is our tradition, every Christmas Eve we watch Elf and we play this game. I don't think you can actually buy this game anymore. How this game works is you have to answer questions based on the film, and then you get a little token of a snowflake or a nutcracker or whatever characters you've got, and you have to get them up the tree, and it's the first person to the top of the tree wins the game. It's a really simple game, but it's really fun, and along with watching Elf and having a hot chocolate and things like candy cane and marshmallows and all the Elf things that we love to do from the movie. Love Elf, love this game. This is definitely a tradition that's high up on our list, and especially for Christmas Eve every year. Christmas movies are definitely things in terms of traditions for us. We love to watch Christmas movies. As soon as I get an opportunity where I'm just watching Christmas movies, love it, absolutely love it. And so does Emily, to be honest, and my husband does. So all three of us as a family watch Christmas movies. Sometimes it's just me and Emily, sometimes it's just me and my husband, it just depends. But as a family, we all sit down and watch Christmas movies. I definitely would really love to do a Christmas movie video, so comment down below if that's something you'd like to see. I mean, everyone has their personal favourites, don't they? But I think for us, there could be some hidden ones in there that maybe people haven't watched or, didn't know existed, kind of thing. But yeah, Christmas movies really high up our list, to sit with a hot chocolate and some chocolates, even though I won't be doing that anytime soon. That's a shame, isn't it? Never mind. I will be doing it at some point, definitely. That's what I'm saving myself for. I'm going to have treats when we watch Christmas movies together, mostly on a weekend, really. So I'm definitely going to have the treats. I will do, but just not many of them. One of our other Christmas traditions that we love to do, we do like to do it more than once a year, but if for whatever reason we haven't managed to do it, it does become definitely a Christmas tradition for us. And that's a visit to Betty's. In case you don't know what Betty's is, Betty's is a tea room that is actually around various places in the UK, obviously more north of England, just in case you didn't know where Betty's were, or who they are, but Betty's, the tea room, love it. So love a Betty's Fat Rascal or a Betty's cake. So me, Emily and her dad always like to go to one of the Betty's and have a lovely treat there, and enjoy that as part of our Christmas tradition. So I'm going to get to some footage now of where we actually went recently to Betty's in Harrogate.
Whoa, oh, oh, la da da da, oh, 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 la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da, making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. 'Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else.
Only the top bit is. Why do you bite into Rudolph? It's only the top part that's dark. I really hope you enjoyed the footage that we took there at Betty's. We had a lovely, lovely time. It was so nice to have a lovely treat. And to be honest, because I've been cutting down so much with my weight, it was really nice to go for a really lovely treat. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was really nice. And Emily had a lovely treat as well, obviously, as you can tell from the video. So Betty's is definitely up there in terms of a Christmas tradition for us. A really special place. It is a little bit more on the pricey side, but it's definitely worth it as a really special treat. So I'm actually going to split this video up into 2 parts, so I really hope that you come back for part 2. Would you like to know a controversial Christmas tradition that I don't do now, starting from last year, that I don't do on Christmas Day? What could it be? Most of the country probably will do this on Christmas Day, but I'm not. So yeah, come back for part 2 to find out what that is, and also some new ones, new Christmas traditions for 2023. What do we have in line, and what are we actually going to be doing for 2023 and beyond? So definitely come back for part 2. It's out this Friday, so just a couple of days difference between this video going out and the next one, so not long for you all to wait for the next part. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Definitely subscribe to our channel, come back for part 2, and I'll see you again soon for our Christmas traditions, guys. See you later. Bye.
Doesn't matter if the snow is falling.